45 minutes or an hour's time. But what I'm looking to teach, no matter where I go, but certainly you've proved that you could do it here, is that we premeditate, we come in ready, and then that first sound, or within a minute or two, that we get to a very high cohesive sound. So the best way to do that, of course, is in unison. And so I thought, well, let's try it. Now, are you ready? You know you're going to sing bass?
Very.
Like I said, you know you're going to sing baritone? I forgot who, baritones, you got your basses, you got a tenor, and you got the leads and a videographer.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. You should have a little tiara or something.
Okay, so,
Oh, look.
so let me introduce our guest.
No, I appreciate you interrupting me early.
Go ahead, Len. Over there in the white shorts and the colorful blue and green top is Mary Ann, visiting tonight for the first time, so we want to give her a welcome. She comes to us from Phoenix, Arizona. And she's going to do baritone for us tonight, and I'm sure she will be quite an added benefit to the berries. Not that we need the strength, we just need to.
Feel free to interrupt, whatever. Ask a lot of questions, and because you might think, a third of the way through, that once you hear what baritone is, you might say, a lot of people say, and then but what we want you to do is have a positive experience, and then erase it from your memory.
And then I want to welcome back Diana Kohler for the second time.
Diana, turn.
Here you away. And for those of you who have not met her before,
Yay.
she's in the pink top over there. And she's a bass, and she's wonderful.
Is it fuchsia? Is it?
It's hot pink.
It's hot pink.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything I own is hot pink right now, so I gotta weed that out. Tell me you're not a pink.
No.
I love pink.
All right. So the first thing I want you to do is go ahead and get rid of your music books, because we're going to stand and we're going to think about this unison sound, and we're going to sing a little bit, and we're going to just find our placement. And I don't mean to put pressure on. In other words, if it takes us 3 or 4 minutes, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. So this is going to be my right. I can tell. Now, give me an F. Who's got an F? We're going to just go. No, I'll demonstrate first. Up in here, ready? Go. Really nice start. So I appreciate that, because it tells me you're thinking about where the placement of the sound is. And you'll have such beautiful smiles, except for Sue. Anyway, it's okay. This is me not saying anything smart. Let's do it again, and let's just see if you can get it. We're going to try it maybe 3 or 4 times in a row. We're going to try to get it even higher and smaller. It's not about being loud, it's about being precise. In fact, you want to hold back a little bit of your volume and see what happens, right? Continue. Just see if you're watching me. Go for this one, ready? Relax. Relax some more. I know some of the notes are a little high, but the idea is no matter where we are in our range, we place the sound the same. Da da da, that high D, right? D, is accessible. We have some tags where the leads are on C anyway. I get it basses, you're like, what? But you and I both know that when you practice that part of your range, your bass sound is really good. And just do what you can. Let's add the words.
My country 'tis of thee.
Can I ask you, this always happens when we add words. This is the downbeat, and there are some people that put the M right there and the ah happens like a millisecond later. We actually want to put the M on right over here so that the ah happens right on the downbeat like this. Ma, ma. Ready? And.
My country 'tis of thee. Sweet of liberty. Of thee I sing. Land where my fathers
Nice.
died.
Go ahead and add a little volume. What the heck?
Land of thy pilgrims ride.
And now relax. Cut it in half.
From every mountain
You just drop out if you can't do it. It's okay. Gotcha. She's like, good sound. All right. Now, I liked what we did last week. We started with our last song. So can we sing how we sang today? Because there's a note that's been bothering me all week. Did you ever get like that? Yeah, and it's the basis, so. It's on the tag. And it might be the baritones. By the way, you're matching pitch wonderfully already. You're fitting in, and you don't even know what you're doing yet. or you do, but it's beautiful. You have a beautiful voice. So, how we sing? Is that B flat, right? Yeah, you can get your folder out. There's no rules.
Get my folder?
Oh, in your folder.
What
Yeah.
are we singing? How we
It
sing?
says how we sang, so it could be under H.
In the front.
It could be in the front,
Yeah.
or it could be in the way back. No, I just forgot. Now sing that same chord on an ah. Sing. Ah. Ah. Come on. Now sing ah. We're going to change it to 2 and not lose any of the vibrance and the resonance. Sing ah. Well, you already lost it. That wasn't what we sang. Come on, basses. Change to ooh. Did you hear the vortex of sound it disappeared into? Listen what happened. You went ah, and I'm saying ah, tomorrow. Come on. There it is. Go.
Tomorrow's another day. I hope and pray we'll be together.
That's it.
Tomorrow is today. Will be a yesterday that's gone forever.
So that rang from the start all the way to there. And that's what I'm talking about when we come into rehearsal. Even though that's the last song, it's one of your best because it's just familiar. You don't have to use that section of your brain. You can just perform it. And so I'm adding an element that I want to be there all the time. Because when Bill comes back, and I want you to just go, ta-da, and he's going to be like, wow. Unless you haven't been sending him the clips of this, have you?
Only if I send him, well, he can look at them. He can look at them. But I did send him one little voice clip from last week, because we sounded so good.
Well, so let's put our point of reference back into that ah, instead of singing tomorrow, because it was good, but I want it to be stellar. Ah, and don't leave that space. Ah, ready? Come on, don't give up. We're still singing ah. There it is. Take that last chord singing ah. Are you on a D or F?
Are we starting back at the beginning?
I just said do the last chord. Sorry, I was behind you. There you go. Anyway, so that's what I was saying. Now sing the words right in that ah spot. Tomorrow. I'm not going to direct it. Move it along.
I hope and pray we'll be together. Tomorrow is today. Will be a yesterday that's gone forever.
Make it like it's the tag. Right.
So take my hand, my friend, I want to say that we laughed and loved and sang together today. So take my hand, I want to say, I'm glad we laughed, I'm glad we loved, I'm glad we
Ready? Sorry, I was hitting the chord. Does the bass baritone hit the G flat and then peel away from each other? No, that's weird. Sorry, it doesn't list the arrangement. All right, but now that helps me. You guys go, day how we sang today. I was listening, and that was the thing that bothered me. I thought most tags, they would go with the basses and just let the basses slide away from them because they're on this G flat until they finally resolve the F and the baritones get this tag. So do the whole tag, and now I know what to listen for, right? It's okay to do that. Where do you want it from? So take my hand. So take my hand.
I want to say, I'm glad we laughed, I'm glad we loved, I'm glad we sang,
Flat's just a little bit higher on this thing. Are you on a D flat or an E flat?
E flat on saying.
Don't take this the wrong way. Because they're, so here's what happens with tenor. You probably already know this. They're generating a lot more resonance. one of the tendencies then is to sing more tenor, and you are already perfect. So go back. What are you looking at me so skeptically for?
Just keep on talking, I'll catch up with you.
Okay. In other words, don't sing louder, sing clearer and smaller. And let's get that E flat. That was really good. No, you're looking. Oh, that look is really good. You just need to make fun of me more often. Where can we take it? I like the fact, basically, you didn't overdo it, because now you're feeling, you're like, wow. But if you do this down in this range, when we go for the G flat on, yeah, you're taking your throat up there with you, and I need your cheeks. That sound up in there, right? Go. You're going down too far. You're making a B flat major 7 chords. So we're going, day how we say. This has to be on the high side of that note, and we're going sing, sing. All right, we're so close we can smell it. You want to check to see if we're in B flat?
You want to be
Yeah, in other words, I feel like since you brought it, you ought to play it. Somebody brought it. Who brought the keyboard?
Joanne.
Thank you for doing that. So we wanted to get some more mileage out of it.
There's a whole lot ahead of us.
I like the way you say that. We've got tonight. We've got tomorrow. And I lost the B flat. Thank you. I'm glad we are ready to go. Let's check in on Marianne. How you doing, Marianne? And is it Marianne or is it Marianne?
All one word. It's
Thank you.
Marianne.
2 N's and an E?
It's Marianne with an N and an
Marianne with an O or just an A?
E. M-A-R-I-A-N-N-E.
Thank you for answering all those questions. My mother's middle name is Marianne, but she spells it M-A-R-I-O-N. So I have to ask when I see people because of the Diana syndrome. We'll just call it the DS for short. All right, so. Well, then I'm talking to my lovely daughter, and then she introduces me another name that you go by. I didn't know you were in the Federal Witness Protection Program. Right? You have a name that starts with L also?
No,
Is that somebody else?
that's probably somebody else. That's probably Leanna.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's not me, that's my friend. She also sings bass.
Well, that's who she thought you were. Until she talked to Gary.
Yeah.
Because Gary is all that is good and right.
Yes, she is.
All right, let's switch songs. You did, by the way, you did really well. I'm not in charge of auditions, but if I were, I'd be giving you an application. All right, so let's, we worked on a couple of new ones. Let's start with, I don't know enough about you.
Dan, do you have an extra chance?
It's possible, because some people gave me arrangements.
I have enough.
You have enough?
I've got one sheet.
All right, thank
Give
you.
me more for too. It's typical baritone